Hello everyone, Prey Scooter here. Welcome back to more of Tears of the Kingdom. Last time, Golden Horse. That's all you gotta know. There was a lot of Golden Horse. And now we're gonna wrap up the side quest, the last side quest really, for the stable before we move on to finding the shrines in this region. Odd. Oh wait, our side quest's down here at this... Yeah, they're down here. Let's keep that active. There we go. I feel better now. Sorry, keep track of... I feel like side quests should go a little higher up and not way down there. But there we go. We have a golden horse. Actually, I can set the controller down. So the horse will follow the path. But I do want to take a... I do want to, like... do this. I do... Okay, then. Well, actually, wait. Hold on. Is that just gonna... I mean, that has a treasure chest in the back of it. I just realized that it was going to... Just... Sorry, this is so funny. You know, like, this particular carriage that we left behind a while ago from the fight with our bokoblins on the way back to the stable, that this is just rolling about. Anyway. I'm just going to roll myself down here to the cave, if you don't mind. But anyway. This is the quest in question. And then we'll go back to doing other things. But yeah, let me look at the map here, because... Okay, yeah. So, the head... I will... sorry, I've been looking up things as we go along, just to kind of, like, try and speed things up for armor piece gathering and whatnot. The headpiece for the Frostbite set is basically at a cave that's in the mouth of this river source, so to say. So, we won't get it for a little bit yet. But anyway, this particular cave is not going to register as a cave. Okay. Hi. Go down again. You can go down too. Hey, Noble, you want to handle my light work for me? I'm going to get some arrows and monster parts. Yunobo, my light work? My light work. Yunobo, slap him. Anytime you want to slap him, cool talk. There, we got the tent back. So we can now report to those two. So I think with that, that's actually every single little side quest at the Snowfield stable. But this is a cave, even though we didn't get a prompt that this is a cave. This is a cave, so that means there is a bubble frog somewhere in this mess. Maybe it's another one of those ones where it's like on the way back out. Maybe. Man, my sinuses are... My sinuses are... You could probably hear it in the video, but my sinuses are like getting all stuffed up. At the time of recording, like it's starting to get about to the time where it's warming up again. And it's also been uncommonly warm for this time of year as well. So like it's a drastic temperature change. So, a lot of times, like, people have problems with their sinuses, and if for those of you who aren't familiar with it or anything like that, people have problems with their sinuses, like, a big thing that will make their sinuses go crazy is, like, really drastic changes in weather. Mainly in heat, but also humidity. And, like, because it's been so uncommonly warm... Wait, how many arrows do I have? I thought I had, like, 67. I was about to lose my mind. But yeah, when the weather like changes drastically, our noses have problems adjusting to such, and because of that, like our sinuses basically like, hold on, this is not normal. I'm gonna stuff you up so you can't talk normally. Anyway, so Haunces, quick overview of Haunces. Let's just do that really quick while we're here. So if you have a horse, no matter where you abandon it, like flat out, full stop, wherever you abandon it, it will appear on the map. So if I have this horse over here and I decide, oh, I need to go back to a call and handle something, a horse will stay right there. You can see it on the map. Any stable you go to, or yeah, any stable on the map you go to, you can say, hey, I need my horse. And I don't even think there's a small fee. They'll literally just call your horse back over for you to the stable in question. So you can recover your horse that way. But if your horse is nearby, like on, I think the range is roughly the mini. If your horse is nearby, press down to the whistle command a handful of times. It'll light up on the map, and then the horse will come running towards you. God, that is terrifying. The monster bridle really brings the whole thing together. And I really should do this, but we're going to see to what extent the horse will run back to you. So we're going to warp back up and turn in this one side quest. And then I'm going to look at something on my end here. Alright, I might need a mental breather here, so I may cut away after I turn this quest in just to like break my brain a little bit. But let's turn this quest in. And we'll test the limits of calling a horse. And then we'll also see about recalling a horse to a stable if it won't hear our whistle. It probably cannot hear us, but it doesn't hurt to try, right? Hi, I got shut. Sorry, we found bumped each other again, but it's really the time to talk about our tent. We have chased those monsters away. Well, what if I chase them away for you? Oh, you defeated them? There aren't any more monsters? Oh, amazing, so amazing and strong. What a relief. Most of what we packed for our journey was in that tent. Now we can continue our search for that. We owe you, so here you go. Ooh. We're going to bring you into our secret quest to find that, as we promised. We're on the hunt for a fabled place, a haven of mushrooms. We discovered a note in the field guide to mushrooms that hinted at something spectacular. It said, "Vapors drift over the Sternita Basin near a pond in Hebra. At the source of the stream, of the steam that lies a bright mushroom haven." At the time, we didn't think much of it. Just a strange little note someone left in the margins. Then the upheaval happened and caves opened up. We thought maybe we could find a haven of our own. Who knows? Maybe it was no joke and some pranks are scribbled in there. But if there is a mushroom haven, we have to find it. This is between us, and you understand. Me, my sister, and now you. The message we saw in that field guide was accurate, then the haven must be here in Hebra. We would find a pond and follow the drifting stream to its source. So we'd better get going. Thanks, buddy. Bringing our tent back. Can I get that part of the quest? Because I don't want to remember. I don't want to have to sit here and remember that. Okay. Near pond in Hebra. So I think it's talking about, because there's not really a pond in question here that would fall into that realm. So it probably is a pond up here, and it's probably talking about several of the hot springs that are up here in this location. So I think the quest may be around here. I'll write a note to myself here really quick just to make sure I don't forget about this, and I'll even look it up. But I'm going to take like a quick mental breather here just to kind of reset myself because I've been yammering and I can tell I'm losing my brain. So give me a minute. So I re-highlighted the quest for the Master Sword at this point. Excuse me. I really highlighted that quest, and gosh, is it close. But traveling this far in the air without a specific upgrade, I don't think we'll be able to make it to the Master Sword in this as it is. So we're going to let that slide for now. Plus, we're going to go to the sky in a minute anyway, so we'll handle it. Now, this probably won't work, but are you kidding me? Did the horse hear that and it's coming over here now? Are you kidding me? There is no way the horse is on its way to my location as we speak. Let's step out on the road. I gotta see this. Hold on. This may take a detract the whole thing, but I gotta see this. Oh my gosh, the horse is on its way, I can tell. There is no way the horse heard me that far away. It is on its way. Oh dear God, it is. Did they buff horses in this game? Good haunts. Hold on, you just... No. Listen, you heard me all that way away. You get something. Here, you want this? Will you take it out of my hands if I just stand here in front of you? Good haunts. Well, you now know how to take care of your haunts and make it happy with you. Alright. Well, Goldie, thank you. I swear. I swear, horses were not this good in Breath of the Wild. They were not. They had to put something in the water to make the horses this much better. Holy cow. And I'm not very familiar with horses in general. I don't know how the horses work in this game very well. I ignored horses in my personal playthrough. I ignored horses in Breath of the Wild. All 3 times I played it, I just ignored horses the entirety of both games. Until this moment. Now I'm like reconsidering my life choices. I'm like, maybe horse is the way. Maybe not car. Anyway. Good horse. I was about to say good girl, but I should not assume a gender. Well, it actually is kind of a funny thing. We're gonna go get this glyph, by the way. That is kind of a funny thing with a lot of media. With a lot of media and horses in it, most of the time a horse that's featured in media is female. Even though in the print they'll probably like say refer to it as a male for one reason or another, but anybody who understands basic anatomy understands why that it's typically going to be a female horse. I'm not going to spell it out for you. Okay, stop. I'm going to dismount and we're going to pick up this rock and then I'm going to just because I had a feeling. I had a feeling this was a Korok. For some reason, like on almost every glyph, and I say almost because I don't think it is on every glyph, but on almost every single one of these glyphs, there is always like at least one Korok hidden amongst the glyphs. Now I'm going to use this rock to get a vantage point so I can try and see where the tier is. It is not that is Lizalfos. Tier is... I'm getting a little too high up. It's not in the head, because that's where the Korok Seed was. Oh, there it is. Off to the left. You know, I should have an armor set if I'm going to do stuff like this. That has definitely been featured in thumbnails. I should have that armor set, but I don't. Here's the glyph. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I will be quiet once again for a minute, and let you enjoy your cutscene in peace.
Queen Sonia! Queen Sonia!
Finally, it is mine! Sonia! You were too late, Rauru. You took for granted the godlike power you had in your hands. Do you now see the potential you squandered? As for her, she is merely the first victim of your arrogance. You tried to control me, Rauru, and you will die knowing that you failed. Ganondorf!
Queen Sonia needs you.
And that explains why Ganondorf is as terrifying as he is. God damn. Help me. Now, anybody who knows the game knows that that particular little bit of story is, knows that that particular little bit of story is very much out of order from everything else, so, oops. But, let's say Livy. I've kind of been approaching this, like, I did say, like, you know, initially I was gonna do in parts, like, I was gonna explore the overworld. Then when I get to a temple, handle a temple, and then come back for the glyphs later, but now I'm just kind of like, as I come upon stuff, I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna beat around the bush with this stuff, I'm just gonna do it as I come to it, because if I don't, I will forget it. Now this, a little bit, oh, sorry. Sorry, horse. Now this little bit of everything here. Getting this particular shrine sucks. I'll say it flat out. I won't sugarcoat it. Getting this shrine sucks. Because it's surrounded by ice. It's surrounded by ice so you can't climb it. I'm pretty sure the froggy armor provides no help with climbing it whatsoever. And it's just basically just a sheer wall of ice. I think I got to this shrine from above. But something tells me... I did not want to see you hanging off the side there. Something tells me that if I had the ability to rocket, I don't think I have a rocket attached to anything, do I? Nope. Looks like we're gonna do it now. I've got plenty of rockets. I think. Oh gosh, how do I plenty of rockets? Away we go. This is the best way I can figure out how to do this with how to get to the shrine without, like, you know, basically coming from a. Either jumping off of what's inside that tornado, which we'll get to later. Which way are you going? If we get done something with here... man, I'll keep an eye on that. But, like, if we get going a little bit further on here and... it turns out that that dragon starts heading downward. We may pay it a visit. Also, I'm not being very coy about it, but so we'll just draw the dots. The sword is on the dragon. So that's kind of why I say when I'm in the area, I'll weigh my options about getting it. I still think it's gonna be too far out of reach, but we'll see what happens. Mallet smash. Oh. Well, we had to use a rocket to get up here. And also, this is an opportunity to get... this is also an opportunity to get more rockets if you think you'll need it, but we have enough in our inventory that I'm not going to bother with it. Anyway, mallet smash. Don't. I was going to say don't. I was literally in the middle of saying don't break, as I swung a bladed weapon at it. And we'll use this. The muddle bud is more useful, in my opinion. So, the muddle bud, forest dweller spear is much more useful. So just go ahead and attach these as quick as possible. This should do it. Yeah, good enough. Now I think a couple things we can do here. I think that's the way that I'm going to do it, but that's the way I'm going to do it this time. But I'm pretty sure the last time I came here in this shrine, I used one of the logs over. Oh, I used one of the logs. Try it again. I used one of the logs to get on top of here. Like I just basically made a platform and then climbed on top of it. Yeah, I used the platform and climbed. I put the log across this, or I like put it at an angle and climbed up the side of it. So, well, 36. Yeah. Yep, that's gone. I gotta change that really fast. But anyway, mallet smash. It did say mallet smash. We are basically have to make a homebrew mallet, so to say. Oh. I'm like over here like, wait, why am I not picking it up? Because you have to do it like this. So yeah, we have to make a kind of a homebrew mallet of sorts. And I want to make it in such a way where it will... I guess it's just kind of like this. I'll make sure it gets down as far as possible. Okay, good. Now, the way I need to spin the platform to make this work... It's going to hit that lip, isn't it? The way I need to spin it to make this platform work is this way. Go ahead and pop an arrow on it. Really? That wasn't far enough out, huh? Okay. Well... That's how close... I'm mad. That's how close it came, huh? Alright then. We'll play by your rules. We shall play this game by your rules then. If it wasn't far enough forward the first time, sure as heck it's gonna be far enough forward this time. That's not the way I need it to go. There we go. It needs to go this way. There. Is that enough? Is that enough to hit it? I made it pretty the first time. You didn't like it? I was pretty, so now I had to make it ugly. I hope you've learned your lesson well this day. Do not deny me my glory. Scooter, you're sounding a little bit like Gandorf there. Listen. I am in my villain arc, so maybe you're onto something with that one. Hold on. With all his villainy put aside, I'm going to end the episode here. Everyone, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.